My name is Aaron Leyland, and I'm a backcountry cinematographer from Squamish, British Columbia. I've been shooting in the mountains for about 20 years now, and my favorite thing to do is shoot snowmobile access backcountry, whether that's snowboarding, skiing, snowmobiling, whatever I can do to ride a sled every day is what I'll do. We had the opportunity to get the X-H2S for a couple days. I decided I'd, just kind of test it as if I was going to work, run it through my kind of everyday processes that I would have filming in the backcountry.
All right, so we're here in Whistler and we're gonna go up the mountain here and test out the new X-H2S, see how she goes.
I kind of approach this day like I would any other, just trying to find good patches of light and trying to frame accordingly, and talking with Mike about what would work and what wouldn't work for him, and just kind of collaborating on shots. And really what we're looking for is just like the combination of good snow and stable snow, deep powder ideally, some sunlight hopefully, and some like featured terrain.
Just make our way back there and hopefully we get some windows.
We had quite the assortment of weather over the 2 days. Everything from like bluebird sunshine to snowing sideways to fog. It's really hard to plan for, and you just gotta kind of make the best of what you get dealt.
We're out here in Whistler, Canada. This is the Powder Mountain ice cap, which is right there. Yeah, we're just riding snowmobiles, testing out the new FUJIFILM X-H2S.
I really ran two different camera setups. I had a built-out kind of cinema rig on 15mm lightweight rails, and I kind of swapped between the 150 to 600 and then the two MK series zooms, the 18 to 55 and then the 50 to 135. And that was kind of like a comparable setup to what I would use every day in the mountains. Packing the bag up between setups and then resetting up just felt a lot easier. Just having a camera that's like 15 pounds lighter than my normal setup made my day seem pretty easy.
Here's kind of my build out. I don't like having batteries on the back of the monitor, so we are powering off of a gold mount here. And then we're going full-size HDMI into full-size HDMI on the X-H2S. And then on this side, you'll see here we have an SD card slot and a CF Express B. So that's gonna be for your high data rate video needs. Also, you can hook up to a external recorder and do ProRES RAW and B-RAW, Blackmagic RAW, to external recorder. So it's a super cool feature to have in a tiny little setup like this.
So the other setup I ran was just the X-H2S with the vertical grip, and then the 18-1.4 with ND filter. There's one shot in particular where Mike's just kind of cutting along the glacier and then kind of foot plants and like hooks a turn. I'm riding beside him, camera in my left hand, and then I'm running the gas on the snowmobile on the right hand. I'm just holding the camera out and just kind of pointing it at him, hoping hopefully we make some magic or something. That was just shot with this, ND filter, and kind of arm out, hoping for the best. Some of my favorite features of this camera, just the usability of the camera body itself, being able to switch between photo and video mode and retaining settings, not having to go and dial in the ISO for video mode and then crank the shutter speed up for photos. Like photo has its settings and then video has its settings, so it's really straightforward as far as that goes. I really like that a lot. For me, probably one of the biggest features of this camera would be internal ProRES. It shoots ProRES HQ, 422, LT, and Proxy, all internally. Like those files you can just drag and drop into the Mac here and just start cutting away. No need to make proxy files or relink anything. You're just online editing, and everything works really smoothly. As well as shooting ProRES internally, the camera does ProRES RAW and Blackmagic B-RAW to external recorder. Along with the high-res recording, it does high speed. 4K 120 was used extensively on this project. Maybe almost too much, I don't know. You can be the judge of that, but I fell in love with shooting 4K 120. I love shooting Super 35 sensors. 6.2K sensor on this camera, and it's a 3:2 aspect ratio, even in video recording. So it's more of a boxier frame than your normal 16:9 or 17:9 or 2:1 or whatever. That allows for really easy reframing in post. Everything's getting reframed or output in so many different formats nowadays. Sunset is upon us here, and we're at like 7,000 feet, and we have about 20 kilometers to go to get back to the trucks and try to get there before it's pitch black. So wicked day testing out the X-H2S. Better conditions, definitely better than we thought, and pretty fun. What do you think, Mike?
Still winter up here.
It's still winter up here. It's like -10. My hands are frozen. We're going home. Gotta get some food. It's pretty crazy that like you can really just throw an ND filter on the front of the lens and be shooting and be getting like legit stuff. I wish I had something like this all the time. Yeah, I really do love this camera.